Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with the WWE Wrestlemania 30 Elite Collection. Well, a trio of them anyway. These being from the Builder Corporate Suit Kane series, which are exclusive to Toys R Us. This series consists of Bray Wyatt, Bryan, John Cena, and as we look at the packaging back, The Undertaker, which I don't have. These were a whopping $24.99, which represents quite a leap from the regular retail price of Elites. As fortune would have it, Lady Luck was smiling down upon me as Toys R Us were having a buy two get third free promotion, yet a four-figure wouldn't have been included in the promotion and I wasn't going to be extorted in paying the full price, so I left The Undertaker on the peg. Yet in spite of that, I do have a sneaky plan up my sleeve for completing the corporate Kane. Here they are all out of packaging and sporting the gear they wore for last year's WrestleMania. Bryan sandwiched in between WrestleMania opponents Bray Wyatt and John Cena. Let's first take a closer look at Bray Wyatt, who I'm warmly welcoming back into my collection, with me having customized the first Bray Wyatt Elite into Tugboat here. Hey, that's customizing. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. I'd still like to see a new head scan on Bray though. This expression is less the sinister smile of a maniac and seemingly more the happy smile of Santa Claus? Overall though, I like the detail here over the first one, the text on the shirt, then the snakeskin boots that would do Jake Roberts proud. But a slobby smear of brown paint on one of them makes him look like he's stepped in something. Ew. Then for accessories he comes with his lamp, which at first I thought was just a reuse of the one that came with the first Elite Bray, but no, that one had the yellow plastic part to make it look lit, so I guess we can assume this newer one is an unlit variant. And of course he comes with his hat, which is also removable. Moving on to Bryan, he comes with some nice deco on the kick pads of his boots, and then on his knee pads we see the DB logo, which is also repeated on the sides of his trunks. I think it's a pretty decent likeness. Something that amuses me about Bryan is I think if you lined up every Bryan action figure since his debut, you'd notice a slow evolution as he's becoming Cousin It from the Addams family. For accessories, he comes with not only the WWE Championship, but also the World Championship, which is great, but a bone I have to pick is that he's only actually able to hold one of these, yet he comes packaged as if he's holding them both. So clearly Mattel themselves think that's a worthy enough pose, as they've put him in it in an effort to catch your eye and hope you might buy him in the shop. But it's just a shame that once you get home and have him out of package, you can't actually recreate that pose. They packaged the recent Elite 34 Paige in the same pose, yet whereas she wasn't able to hold either of those belts, at least Daniel is able to hold one of them. I mean, how difficult would it have been for Mattel to replace the clenched fist for one that is more open and able to hold the second belt? But then I guess really belts are to be worn, aren't they? And now John Cena. Now I'm not the biggest fan of the guy, and the only way I'm going to buy a John Cena action figure is if, like here, it comes packed with a part of a figure that I want to build. For accessories, he comes with his baseball cap. It's removable, and I guess you consider his never give up armband as an accessories. It seems if you wanted to, you could wrestle that off his arm. Then he also comes with a folding chair for him to sit on. Who am I kidding? This is wrestling. It's for hitting your opponent in the face. Now moving on to Corporate Kane, and Cena comes with his legs, Bryan with his arms, which to rub salt in the wound in a cruel twist of fate, these arms are actually able to hold Bryan's belts. Bray Wyatt comes with the torso, and no Undertaker, but for the head I can thank WWE_Elites from Instagram for great wrestling figure pictures. Go give him a follow. He sent me this. It's from a basic Kane, but looking at the packaging back and comparing the two, it looks the same and serves the purpose. So thanks to a timely Toys R Us promotion and the kindness of a friend, I get to complete my corporate Kane without splashing quite as much cash as I would otherwise. Now I'm looking at him built. His legs are a bit too long though, no? But one thing I do like is the possibility a suited wrestling figure allows for swapping heads. Looking at articulation, and the head rotates side to side and is able to look down some, but not so much up. The shoulder, the arm rotates, and it also moves up to about a right angle to the body. It has upper arm rotation and the elbow is single jointed. And at the wrist it rotates, and this is also hinged, moving down and up. The suit jacket is a separate piece over the torso and hides an ab crunch under there, but in doing so it does also inhibit the range of movement of that joint. At the waist he rotates, then at the hips the legs move out to the side this much, they move to the front a real decent amount, but not as far back. There is upper leg rotation, a double jointed knee, and it seems the foot is on a ball joint and pivots slightly around that ball. And here is Kane towering over the other figures, just as he should. So to complete Kane, I could have coughed up an astounding £99.96. Really don't think these figures are worth that, but if you are hell-bent on completing Kane, at least from this video, you now know you could save a bit by buying a basic Kane and using that head instead. Anyway, click the video on the right to see the Elite 34 Doink the Clown go head to head in an action figure comparison with his earlier Jakks counterpart. I sure would appreciate it if you could give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.